Welcome everyone. It is Tuesday, and we are in the midst of the legends of Saltmarsh. Thank you very much. I'm Neopet3, also known as Jay, which sometimes I do that backwards, and we are on Mini Terrain Domain, and we are going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons. And thank you for joining us on our episode 7 season finale of season 1. This is going to be a fun and entertaining game. But before we jump into it and give you a little bit of backstory and a little bit of information, we are going to say hello to our wonderful players. And we're going to start off with a little bit of clockwise. Interesting.
Alrighty then. I wasn't sure if you were going clockwise in the Zoom thing or in the channel because, you know, it's counting. But anyways.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, Anderson. I'm here. There may have been some pre-show betting on how long it would take me to say the wrong character name. So
there's a prediction in chat. Join now.
There is a prediction in chat. So join now. I am playing Mist. I had to check the screen because now I'm confused. I am playing Mist, an Air Genasi monk who just loves everybody, but is also a bounty hunter and has an affinity for a very adorable purple sheep that has blessed our group. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have no idea what we're doing tonight because we ended on getting a painting with the purple sheep. And yeah, we're going to see what Jay's got in store tonight.
Yes, thank you. And for the record, I do believe I said the name correctly too. And it only took about 6 episodes. So,
You did.
So we're already up on one. Thank you so much. J Complex, Christian, who are you playing?
I was like, oh, he done forgot my name.
No, I'm covering them all.
What name were we coming with? Oh, J Complex. You forgot the actual name now. Okay, cool. I am playing. I really want to say to confuse Kendra even more, but I'm gonna be nice. I'm playing Muse, our local miser, money lender person with the the purse. Yeah. So she is a tiefling sorceress of the wild magic sort. That hasn't bit her in the butt yet, or it hasn't shown up yet, but I have a feeling tonight we might have many opportunities um, to do so. So yeah.
There might be an opportunity for some wildish magic to activate since been missing it so much.
Have we been missing it though? No.
Maybe. No. Thank you so much. Daniel, Hadrian X, who are you playing?
I'm playing Violet, your friendly neighborhood himbo catman, who had a fun wild night last week and, probably should take a nap, but we're going to power through. Violet needs a nap. I'm super pumped.
Excellent. Wonderful. Brandon, Acer Works. Action Works. You know what? Yep. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I knew I was going to. Thank you very much.
It's 8:36 on the East Coast, everybody.
See,
hi, I'm Brandon.
I got A and A. That's my defense.
Yeah. That actually doesn't end the prediction. I specifically said for Mist and Muse, so keep voting. But anyways, hi, I'm Brandon, aka Ashenworks. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Ashenworks. Blah blah blah. It's Tuesday, and a bunch of cool stuff released today, and a friend got married today. But anyways, I'm playing Lazuli, who is a Earth Genasi ranger, and is tired of this whiny barkeep or dishwasher boy, but his girlfriend ran away, so I guess I'll help.
Wow. I see we have the mixed party of pro Kyle and anti, over the top fun and just a great guy Kyle. So I see where it's going. It's okay. Justin.
Hi, everybody. My name is Justin, @Sort1 on Twitter, @Sort2 in the chat, although I'm not on there today. I am playing Kestrin, the Dampier cleric of Twilight and worshipper of Shar. And I would say that in the current predicament that he's in, where we need to go save the young girl from the oppressive wizard man, he's in. He's in. He wants to assist and make sure that everything is right in the world. So, yeah, let's go save the damsel in distress.
Excellent. Wonderful to have you, everyone. So, we are picking up where the group in last episode just spoke to a very, very sad tavern waiter, busboy, all around hardworking, just wonderful person who has a beautiful fiance that just got dumped by his beautiful fiance. And he was a wreck. He was a mess. But the condolences and heartfelt passion of this group that something was wrong and amiss. They realized that, yeah, something must, and she was walking out of town. And we left off just as this was about to be said, Violet, out the door. And then Muse, showing compassion, put her arm around Carl to give him just a slight hug, as everyone agreed to say, no, didn't you? If I recall, you put your arm around.
No, I did, but it didn't touch him really. The palm of her hand patted.
Well, it was a pat. It was that pat hug.
Pat, yes.
Pat
yes.
hug. But it showed.
I think a hug is just a bit too much for her.
Okay. Pat.
But remember, the biggest thing was she offered the services.
Yes.
Pro bono.
Yes. Growth. We had character growth in some or just, great emphasize. But before, and because it has been 2 weeks and I'm still reeling from a convention that I just got back from this weekend, before we jump into it and finish this recap, there's one thing I forgot to mention, and that is we are on mini terrain domain, and mini terrain domain recognizes that, you know what, it is important that everyone is good, or I should say everyone should be, if you need help, if you matter to someone and you matter to us, if you need help, please, thank you, Brandon. I would throwing it all in there too. We got everyone working together. You'll see in chat there are some information and numbers. If you need help, please seek it out. There are people that want you here. We want you here. And thank you for being here. And with that being said, we are moving on to our game as we pick up Violet running out the door. The group about, Brandon, or excuse me, Lazuli coming down fully in his dressed, ready to track, and everyone is about to head out. What would you like to start off doing?
I am very proud of you, Muse. You're offering the pro bono service.
Okay, while we're walking out the door, please.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I am. Of course.
Let's not talk about that.
I want to scream it from the hills. That's amazing.
Outside city limits, and then we can scream it from the hills.
Yeah, we're walking while this is happening.
Walking.
No,
is
Lily's like, I don't want to embarrass Muse in town. It's not happening. We're leaving right now.
At Castron and she goes, I would not do that if I were you.
I'm not really going to. I'm so excited.
She goes, bring that down 10 notches, though. It's the first and last time you're going to see that.
I don't think so. I think we're going to see more of it.
And she kind of just narrows her eyes. She goes, let's just stop talking about it before I change my mind.
Okay.
Good.
I mean, if it's who we think is behind it, we'll get a reward, just not from the kid.
Well, I don't think he has the kind of money to pay me anyway. So
That's also fair.
I might alleviate. If I think I know where we're going, I might have to take payment from their living arrangements.
That is very true.
Was there Slumlord listed in the poll yet?
I mean, Muse is like a slumlord in making, so she's already cleared that. So high-end slumlord, by the way.
So as you are running out and you're heading east, and getting out of the city, as you pass some of the other buildings and you're getting more into the cliff, there's a cliff face that's there, and it's kind of looking over Saltmarsh, and you're getting out and you're on the dirt road that you're going. Violet is ahead of you. Violet, since you left a few minutes before everyone else was able to give me a survival check to see how well you pick up, and then a perception check, please. See if you pick up anything up while you're running after.
Survival's a 14.
Okay, good.
And a 17. No, sorry, 16.
16. Perfect. Okay, so as you're heading out, you realize that it's getting a little bit wet. It's starting, the storm is about to start to come. So it hasn't started raining yet. And you saw some tracks here and there. There were some cars or some carts that came in. There was some merchants that were walking in, but not too many people were walking out, especially at this hour. So you were able to, and most of the booths are adventure booths and things of that nature. But what you picked up as you saw in between, there was this soft shoe like print that pretty out of place. But as you're kind of watching it, you realize it's kind of going, and you lost track of it for a little bit. and then you kind of picked it up a little bit more. But what you see is, and it's not too hard, even though the sun is starting to come down and it's actually a little bit dark, a little bit in as the light just before it sets is kind of looking around, you can see an image about 1,000 feet ahead of you. A single person walking, looks like they have a white dress on, and just slowly walking. And around this time, as you get to that, you also you can see behind you the group coming about 600 feet away. And they're rushing up behind you at this time because it took a little bit of looking, and then you're able to see. What would you like to do?
But she's headed towards a cliff.
Not towards the cliff, but she's by the cliff. She's on the road, but the road is relatively close to the cliff. But she's walking the road
By herself, as far as I can tell.
Or if it appears to be a humanoid in a dress walking.
I will dash right on over there.
Okay. So as you're moving and dashing, the other thing you pick up is you hear growling sounds.
Oh, fun. Oh, and I guess as soon as I started dashing from where it would not be obvious the rest of the group would see me, I dug my claws in extra to make my tracks even more apparent to anyone that might be tracking me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not even gonna have Lazuli make a survival check. It's very clear to see. You're gonna be able to see and keep going. Yeah, it's so as you're getting closer and closer, Violet, you kind of look over to the left, and there's a little bit of tree brush and things of that nature, and occasionally you see a movement. That's as you're getting closer to this female, you can tell it's a female in white. She's just kind of shuffling a little bit, walking very slow, and you can see a good 300 feet to your left, one or two shapes of canine or dog shaped, somewhat large, running in the bushes and hiding in the bushes. And it looks like they're running ahead of you and might be circling towards the side, towards the female.
I will go towards the figure and in a guarding position. I guess if they're circling, there's not really a way I can place myself in between, but
they're getting a little bit ahead, and they're not there yet. They're still, like I said, a good 300, 200, they're kind of 200 feet away. You're going to be able to get to this female figure ahead of these creatures. No problem.
Okay. And take out my bow on the way.
Okay. So as you get that, you get to, and it is in fact, Ono, the supposedly former fiance, and she's just walking. She doesn't even acknowledge you, and she's just slowly walking, and almost in like a trance or a sleeping, and she's just muddling to herself a little bit. And as you're getting to the side of her, you can see about 200 feet, about 150 to 200 feet away, kind of diagonal from you in the bushes, there seems to be two sets of red eyes, and you hear these growling.
What if they're the good guys? I will. I'll take a shot with my bow.
Okay, give me a shot. At this time, the rest of the party, you're good about 500 feet behind as you're kind of racing up towards them. It's going to take you maybe 2 rounds or so to be able to get, probably a little bit longer, but we're going to say about two rounds or so.
Is that a straight roll?
It'll be actually disadvantage.
I do have dark vision, if that matters.
Yeah, but it's still a little bit further away.
So the figure's about Well, over 600 feet, you would say,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
from me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
I need one round.
Okay. What was your roll, Violet?
A 17.
Yeah. Roll me some damage.
Oh, okay.
Gonna be a fey creature, and we're gonna piss him off again.
Yep. 8.
8 points of damage. All right. You kind of hear. Yes?
Do I get sneak attack? Because who would expect that? No.
No,
that's
no,
fine.
not at this point. So
It would be dumb enough to just shoot at a random invisible thing.
yeah. So as you're the next kind of round, we're gonna play it a little. Are you Violet? Are you just gonna keep shooting arrows into the area, or are you gonna kind of hold off until the group gets to you?
Yeah, I would try and stay close to her and shoot at pretty much anything that moves. And if I can get an incidental perception check to see if there's. I thought you said there was more than one.
It appeared to be more than one set of eyes that were close to each other in the bushes.
Yeah, so I guess I would be trying to keep my back up so that
Okay.
one can't close behind us.
All right, Lazuli, as you're getting a little bit closer and you're running, you're getting to that about 500 mark. What were you going to do?
Shoot with my longbow at disadvantage,
Oh,
because longbows have a range of 600 feet as long as it's at disadvantage.
okay. Give me a shot with the disadvantage.
All right, come on, fancy dice. All right. It's only a 14.
Yeah, it kind of goes into the bushes a little bit, and
Yeah.
the rest of you, are you doing anything as you get to that 500, or are you just focusing on running to get to Violet and? Okay, so the rest of you are kind of running. Lazuli and Violet, give me one more round of shots. We're gonna see if you get.
Worse.
Okay.
I got a 17 again.
All
11
right.
and 13.
Yeah, throw me a damage roll.
5.
Yeah, it's 5 points of damage. Okay, so as you're getting closer and you realize suddenly and the eyes just kind of back into the bushes, and you can see figures of dogs or wolves run away. It was going to approach, but with the amount of arrows being shot at it and things of that nature, they just you scared them off.
I will shout, hey, we're over here. And to my friends, to be clear. And pick up some mud and kind of like pat it into her face to try and wake her up.
Okay, so as you're walking, and before the rest of the group get there, just before, he picks up some mud and just kind of rubs some mud into her face, and she's just kind of like, and she wipes it down and just kind of keeps walking a little bit and keeps walking and just muddling to herself. I'm no one, he's not. If he can't have me, no one can.
I will bend over and I'll bend over and kiss her hand.
And she doesn't acknowledge. It doesn't acknowledge it at first, but then kind of does a little bit of a look down and kind of looks back up and just keeps walking.
Yeah, I'll stay between her and the cliff and
Yep.
continue shouting for my friends.
So the rest of you arrive. What do you want to do?
I would like to walk up and hopefully this fixes the issue. I cast protection from evil and good,
Okay.
which so Till one willing creature is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestial, elemental, fae, fiends, and undead. Protection also grants several benefits, such as creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls, and the target of the spell cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effect.
Excellent.
So it wouldn't end it immediately, but
That's fine. I need everyone to give me a quick perception check, please. As you look at Ono, it's dark out. You all have dark vision, I think. No, some of you don't. No, everyone does. So as you finally get up and you're concerned about it, but you get a really good look at her right now. 12?
Lazuli, I tried giving her mud, which is the nicest thing we can do for romance in the bog, and I tried that hand thing that the painter did.
okay.
I didn't know those were the smoothest moves that I have.
20.
Okay.
I got an 18.
18?
I do not have dark. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you don't have?
I do not have dark vision.
I also don't have dark vision, but
And then hold on. I go, and then everybody does. Because I have Eyes of the Night as an action, I can share my 300 feet dark vision with up to 3 willing people.
So that would have happened when you were running out the village. The village.
Yeah. You guys are like, I can't see. And he goes, all right, I got you.
done.
Natural
Cool.
20.
Natural 20. Woohoo! All right. So Lazuli and Muse, you catch this, and at a quick second, what everyone else sees is everyone kind of looks around, and all of a sudden you look up at Ono. And so everyone sees this, but there's some additional stuff. You notice that Violet, you didn't notice this at first until you really looked at her, but then there's a shimmer as she kind of looks, and her eyes are milky white. And you see this, like, almost her rib cage is kind of like opened on her dress, and her skin is like dead green. And all of you see this for a second, except for Lazuli and Muse. You realize, you look at this and they're kind of shocked, like you think it's a zombie or something. But there's a magical shimmer on her, as if a spell was placed on her, an illusionary spell. And then you cast this protection, and she kind of stops because her motion is just very, and then suddenly she just stops. And she kind of blinks for a second. And she's like, where am I? What am I doing here? What's going on? And she kind of looks up at all of you. And she's like, and she feels a little startled. But all of you, except for Lazuli, suddenly see that she's almost, the zombie has almost come alive. This very, not very prominent zombie, but this somewhat little tail zombie. What is everyone doing? Specifically, Miss Castron and Violet, as you see this.
I'll give her my cloak to. You said the rib cage of her dress is pulled open?
Yeah, as if there's a gaping hole, as if she was stabbed to death.
Like she looks like a zombie.
She looks kind of like a zombie right now.
I know we learned about vampires yesterday, but are there good zombies too?
No.
Sorry, that was in character.
Yeah.
And I just go, no.
It's magic. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Here, take my cloak, and I'll maybe scout ahead while you magic this.
I mean, there's not really nothing to magic. It's just it's fake. It's just fake.
Yeah.
Just believe it's not fake, and you will see that she's what she is.
Can Ono see right now?
She can now, yes.
Hmm.
It's
Okay,
because
but-
actually no, it's dark.
But no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do produce flame, so
Okay.
there's like some light.
No, she is actually she's a half elf. So
She's a half
yeah,
elf.
so she can see.
That was my question.
Yeah, so she is she's a half elf, so she can see. So she's kind of like, oh, and she's just very like scared offhand. She's like, what's going? And then she feels the Violet's cloak, and she's like, what's going on?
Are you all right?
I don't know.
Okay. Ono, what's the last thing you remember?
I was talking to, or I wasn't talking to, but I was bothered by Keldic, the wizard. He approached me again and he was meeting with someone and happened to be walked in him talking to someone and he said some words and he told me that if he couldn't have me, then no one could, and believed him and told me I should just walk out of town and keep walking. So I did.
Oh. I want to go up to her and just kind of go, say some words that are like like prayers of Shar. So it's like this dark like words, but it's my healing word. So I want to give her a healing word.
Okay.
So she can have 6 points of healing.
So she doesn't look too injured, but it's clear that she feels better, like feeling better. And after the protection of magic kind of comes over her a little bit, and a moment or two later, that illusionary zombie coat that she had washes away. And she's now back to her, normal self. Her dress is a little bit muddy and dirty, and her shoes are muddy and dirty from the long walk. But yeah, she's back to her beautiful self. And it's starting at this moment, it's starting to rain, and lightly. And she's realizing that she's back to her sense, and she's like, oh, thank you for that. Where? And she's kind of looking around, going, where? Oh my gosh. God,
We're a bit far. Yeah, we're a bit far from town. Now, oh no, where does this road go? Does it go anywhere?
Eaton.
That's where this Keldic lives.
No, the wizard, the Keldic. He's in town.
Oh, right.
He's got his house, but where was he? He said he was going to get a meeting and he would meet me later. Something about he had a meeting to go to. Now that
Probably in this Seaton.
No, the island. He was going to the island. That's what I heard him talking to someone about. The meeting in the island.
Mia sighs. She goes, "Oh, freaking A. Is it the island that we saw at yeah, okay.
That'd be my guess.
Yeah. She goes, okay, so we need to get you back and cleaned up, and hopefully your fiance can stop crying. And yeah, how long does the protection thingy work on last on her?
It is concentration.
So,
Like 10 minutes.
okay. Well, that's probably
So
gonna wear off soon.
Well, at least enough to get her back to town.
Yeah, so let's just get you back and stop talking to old crotchety guys. And probably you shouldn't come out until we come back.
Yeah,
So
today
no
you're gonna
walking
be-
around.
you'll be consoling your fiance anyway. So.
Yes, just
But what
don't
happened
come
to
out.
Carl? What happened?
Let's see. You dumped him.
What?
Well, you were okay. So hold on. So you got charmed by the wizard. You had to go dump Carl and then walk yourself out of town, apparently towards Seaton.
Carl's very sad.
No, I could never break Carl's heart. He must
Well,
be
you did.
devastated.
You
Let's
did.
get you back to town. We'll
So
make
we
it
need
all,
to go
we'll make it all
fix it.
better. And then we're gonna go pay the wizard a visit, I think.
We'll make it all better. So we'll get you back to Carl because that was what we want to do. It's your job to fix his
Okay.
heart.
Sorry, she'll make it all better. I know what you
Yeah.
were saying.
Yeah, and don't leave.
Okay.
These are the instructions. Yes.
Okay. I think I can do that. Yes.
And remember, any old man just run.
Oh, that's just. Oh my! I can't believe this is happening.
Well, it did, and it's doing it when we need to move. It's getting darker,
Mhm.
and you are kind of a mess. So,
And it's starting to rain, like a good. And you
oh,
hear
that's great.
it's not a heavy rain, but it's a
drizzle.
nice light rain. But what you can see, the storm rolling in off the water, and mist. You feel the wind picking up, but you also see the lightning strikes in the water. This is a very heavy lightning storm.
We need to get going, guys. We don't want to be stuck out. Storms are. They're not friendly. So we should get inside.
Kind of nice, though. I like a nice storm. Well, inside during a nice storm.
Is it a magic storm?
No,
Oh.
No.
not that I know of. I mean, it looks like a regular storm right now, but I hope it's not magical. 'Cause
Those can be a bit
unruly.
unpredictable. Let's go. And so she starts running. She's like, and run.
So as you're running and getting, she can't run too much because she's trying, but
I pick up Ona.
Piggyback.
Okay.
Pick her up. Too much dress. Let's go.
so as you start going, you see 3 animals, dogs, jump out of the about a 50 or so come through and just one of them's got an arrow sticking out of its shoulder. Let's roll initiative. Please, let's roll initiative.
Can I refuse and just keep running?
You could try, definitely.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm just joking.
All right. I think.
Ooh, nice.
All right. Oh, why did I do it that way? Because. All right. And...
Dang it, I already used my speak with animals for the day on the freaking sheep.
Isn't that a different? Or isn't it a different day though? Because we
No.
woke up and went to get our
No,
picture taken and
it was the
done and stuff.
I talked to the sheep, we got the painting, and then at the end of the day, Carl came in crying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were having dinner.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
we tried to have dinner. So I'm hungry.
So, Muse, what is your initiative?
18.
18. Awesome. Violet,
And
10. Lazuli, you're at 10 too.
Also 10, yeah. I think Violet goes ahead of me because dexterity mod.
+4.
Yeah.
Castron.
8.
8. Awesome. And let's see here. Awesome. And then, hey, you know what? What's a wolf popping up to say, hi, I'm hungry, so we gotta get some, you shot me. I'm a little hungry, and let's see what happens.
Did that wizard not expect her to get eaten on the way to Seaton? Like,
think
I
that was
understand
the
the
plan.
zombie thing.
I think the zombie was so that people left her alone or stayed away from her.
Then she went out into the woods, and then the wolves ate her because
Yeah.
he was spared.
Or, something along the lines of, the wow, really? Can't catch a break. Can't catch a break.
No, the wolves can't catch a break,
The
Jay.
wolves can't catch a break.
With their 5 initiative.
Yeah. All right. So, we're just gonna do a little theater of the mind. They're about 100 feet away. Muse, you're up. What are you gonna do?
So Muse is annoyed.
When is it?
Highly
Muse
annoyed. No, she's really annoyed. She's getting wet. There's these dang dogs. And she just saved somebody for free. So she's pissed. So what she's going to do is, I am 100 feet away, you said?
Yeah, about 100 feet away.
Okay. So she is going to use a magic missile
Ooh,
as a quicken spell.
nice.
At the second level, because she is really pissed off.
Oh,
So I get to use. Oh, actually, I get to not use it as a slot because I am using quicken. So she's going to magic missile at that level. And so let's do that real quick.
are you shooting the one that has an arrow in it, or are you shooting
She's
one of the other ones?
shooting the one that is closest to her.
Okay.
That is impeding her from running. And so, which one is that?
There's going to be one with I'll say with the one you can see with an arrow that is a little bit closer to you.
Okay. So first roll. 4.
4 damage. Okay.
Second one. Oh no, I'm sorry, 5. That was 5.
Mm-hmm.
3. 5. And because I did a second roll. 5.
So, how many arrows and how many magic missiles?
18.
Damage? 18 points of damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then she's not done. She's not done.
Okay.
Then she's gonna firebolt that sucker.
Well, the one you hit with the magic missiles, it just do, 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 and then you hear this, and it just collapses.
And then she was like, "Good." And then who wants more? And she turns, and whoever's next gets firebolt.
Yep, go for it.
I want more.
Not you, dummy.
I want more of you killing things.
Oh, that, yes. Sorry. 12 to hit?
It will hit.
Okay.
That's exactly what you're gonna need on this one.
And then 9 points of fire damage.
Well, it appears, even though it didn't have an arrow sticking out of it, it may have been hit earlier by an arrow because there was bleeding a little bit, and you took that one out too.
And then she
Nice.
just
Double
screams,
kill.
"Run!" And she just keeps running. She runs her.
Do we need to roll some magic, wild magic, by chance?
Oh, freaking A. Hold on. I think it's only if I roll. Oh yes, I rolled. I did.
Yeah, you did a first level spell.
Yeah, I did a first. I said a second level.
Wow.
But I used Quicken. But yes, we do need to do that situation of a thing.
All right. So as you're casting the two spells, and you just take out this this wonderful. Do we have our wild magic chart? Would you like to roll the percentile dice?
Which one are we rolling a t2? Okay, so I need to roll a d20.
Okay.
If I roll a 1,
Yep. Okay.
Then we
Then-
consult the table.
Then
we
we
consult the
go.
table. Got it.
things go badly. Roll nothing. Just look here. Just roll.
We're goodly.
Oh, a 10.
Okay.
You're good.
So,
You're good.
so no magic.
No magic.
Now, as you look, this one wolf, like I said, there's one wolf left in this particular thing, and Moose just was like, "I'm pissed," and two of them just drop. One fur burnt, one just kind of force magic. We're next on the list would be Mist. What are you gonna do? As your friend just amazingly took out two.
Good job, Muse. Good job. And
You hear something, pro bono my butt.
You're doing a fantastic job.
this must feel so rewarding for you.
No, just
As I'm
kill the
running
other
towards
one.
the wolf. How far away is the wolf?
By now it was probably 80 feet.
Okay, so I mean, I don't really have anything ranged that I can do as a monk. It's not. Oh, yes, I can, but only 20 feet, so I can't get close enough, anyways. So I guess I'm just gonna run up 40 feet, and she's just gonna prepare to, like, she's gonna try to stand there, so hopefully the wolf will come at her, and when it gets up to her, she's gonna prepare to attack it when it gets within range.
Okay, perfect. Next on the list we have Violet.
I will use my feline agility to double my speed and my movement and cunning action to close the 100 feet. Take out my scimitar while I'm doing that and do a couple attacks on the one remaining wolf friend.
Give it to me. Let's see it.
It's a 19 and a 20 on the die for those two attacks.
Yes.
Plus 6. So that is 3. S- 12
12 points of damage
Yeah.
from both attacks.
from both attacks. Yeah.
Okay. So, Mist, as you run up and you plant and you're ready for this this wolf to kind of charge at you, suddenly blinding from the corner of your eye, you see Violet just whoosh, run past you at this incredible speed, pulling out his scimitar and getting up close and going whack, whack, and just cutting deep into this wolf's shoulder and across, and you just see this as it hits the ground.
Good job. Kind of a frustrated look on her face as she starts running back towards town.
Oh my God! You must have gotten so many hits in for him to drop like that. You were incredible.
Yeah, whatever. She just keeps running.
So you're heading
That's
back.
right. Encourage everyone. Encourage each other. That is what we do. That is what we do.
It just
I encourage you to be quiet. She is very upset.
you can tell.
Yeah. You're doing great. Pro bono.
No.
So you're heading back. It's raining now. You're getting, and you're gonna make it back into the village. You're heading back to the Wicked Goat?
Yeah, because that's where Carl is.
That's where Carl is.
Yeah, we're
And we're gonna drop
delivering-
off Ona.
Okay.
Yeah, we're dropping her off and we're giving it strict instructions that she must not leave this building.
So as you go, you have to travel all the way through town over the bridge
Yep.
and get over
Yep.
to the inn. And as you get in the inn, you walk in and she's covered, and Carl is just mopping up, looking over at the bar, all kind of unhappy. And just when the door opens, he stops. He kind of
Sets down.
slowly
Pushes. Go.
turns around, kind of tears. And Ono's like, and she just bursts out crying and runs to him.
I pull my
Lazuli
lute out
already
and begin to
left.
play a little music.
Lazuli has already left the building.
And they embrace, and she's like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to me. It's not what I meant. And they start embracing, and I'm so sorry. It's okay. And there's this touching moment of forgiveness and crying, and everyone's just watching. And Lazuli, you just turn around and walk out.
I've already left the building.
It's wonderful and beautiful.
Muse,
We must go now. Bye.
Muse,
We got shit to do.
Muse didn't even come inside. She was like, "You go drop her off. Give him instructions."
But I want to watch the love story.
You can
Oh
watch
yeah,
it, but she's outside.
Lazuli pops back in. Carl, she is not allowed to leave this building for the rest of the night, and then walks away.
Okay.
Yeah, Muse is already starting to head towards the.
I would like to sleight of hand the pressed flowers that I got in episode 3 or 4
Okay.
to him, and also take my cloak back.
Okay. Yeah, not a problem.
So when we were at the cabin,
Oh yes, yes, yes. I remember those.
they were not the flowers we were supposed to collect, so I just kept them.
Okay.
I mean, maybe not all of them because they could, but a nice little terrible-looking handful of them,
Okay.
and then rejoin everyone else.
Okay. So over here is where you're at. And where are you
Yes.
wanting to head to?
The island.
This island, yes. The Saltmarsh Island. It's starting to rain. It's starting to rain a good amount. And there's some lightning strikes that are actually around town. There's a good large lightning strike somewhere on the island a little bit. But yeah, it's it's good.
Has everybody else caught up to Muse? Because she just kept going.
Yep, everyone's caught up.
As I begin to I'm like the last one to leave. I'm like, oh, this is great. And then I just go, now, if you ever have a child, your first child must be named Muse because she did all of the work and she saved you.
Hate that.
They're just still embracing, and they're like, and Carl's just kind of like waves a little bit, and they're just crying and hugging, and
They didn't hear a word you
No.
said.
I know. Bye.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry too. And back
God,
and forth, and
And then I run back and I'm like, today has been a great day.
you
We
do
are
hear,
helping people.
and Castron, you do hear as you're leaving, suddenly you're doo-doo. So a bard picked up the music to make it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Good.
So he picked up from your flute, and he's like doo-doo. So there's some nice
There's my
calming
lute.
music, and romantic music happening, and just like a movie of lost loves and forgiveness and heartbreak and repair and all that good stuff. So you want to make your way to the island. How do you want to get there?
Okay, do we even attempt a boat or do we try to get through the little canal thing?
So Muse goes, does anybody have by any chance protection against elements or anything like lightning? I
I hand her my cloak.
don't.
No.
Thank you, Violet, but no, not that's not going to save you from a lightning strike.
Oh.
She's like, okay, so we need to get from here to there,
Yes. Yes.
preferably alive.
So when we followed that Fey Kitty, it went along the point that's closest.
It went over to this area.
Yeah. Is there maybe a magic invisible bridge over there that I use?
Unfortunately, no. You're pretty sure there's no magical invisible bridge.
If it was a displacer, they just kind of pop. They do the whole go to the other plane, come back on the other side. We can't do that.
Couldn't you use your exquisite negotiation skills to get us a quick boat?
Yes.
Yeah,
but
that's
who's
very
gonna
possible.
row us? Who's gonna row us in this weather?
Well,
We
that's
can
what
take
your-
turns rowing. It's not far.
Do
But
you
also,
know
that's
how to row
what
a
your
boat?
negotiations are for.
I mean, how hard can it be? Grab sticks, push water.
Surprisingly, the water isn't too choppy because it's
Oh.
even though there seems to be a natural wake because of this area being there's such the cliff face and everything, so it's not too choppy in this area. It's a little bit, but you're pretty sure you could get a boat from either over here, or you might even be able to find a boat right in this area, and you're pretty sure that this is a possible area of landing, or over here is a possible area of landing. For the best to come from here into this, that's going to be very, very choppy.
Okay, let's see if we can find somebody who gets over there, or at least let us use their boat.
Perception check.
For anybody or just
Everyone, anyone. Yep,
okay.
everyone can. Whoever
Six.
wants it.
16.
Woohoo!
Yeah, mute.
Yeah.
There it is, folks.
Uh,
9:26 on the East Coast.
All right, that is before.
Damn it! Oh man, I was trying so hard to make it the entire game, to make it at least one game. Damn it!
That was in fact before break.
Man.
So, for the folks who voted, enjoy your 20 points split two ways.
Missed.
As everyone voted that it would be before break.
Thank you, everyone, for providing us with excellent voting information.
Missed. Rolled a natural 1. So she is just standing around staring at the storm with a very grumpy look on her face because she hates storms. So
I got
Muse
11.
rolled.
Okay.
Okay. Muse rolled a 5. She's fuming, but she sees Mist being really concerned about the storm. So she kind of goes, or she's like, "You good? Is it that bad?" So she's not even looking for somebody at this point.
just storms are just, it's the water and it's angry and it gets all mixed up with the air and they're never a good sign.
Do you get seasick?
No.
Okay, because that's probably gonna be seasick. Just let you know as well.
I don't get seasick. I'm good.
Oh, okay. All right. It's gonna be okay. Hopefully, there's money or payment on the other side. But anyway,
Are we just paying somebody to row us over there then?
oh, we not you know what now?
Well, that's why I said it is a negotiation. She could probably
Yeah.
get them to, pay us for going over there or something. That's how great Muse is.
I kind of just assumed I was rowing the boat. I can't do it well, but I've done it once.
So here's the question I have for you as a group, Lazuli,
No,
and you.
no.
Where are you
I-
wanting to find this boat?
I was gonna go to the dock like a normal person.
Okay, perfect. So as you're going to the dock, there are a few boats here, and there's some small little rowboat type stuff in the area, and there's a larger boat, some skiffs and stuff like that. And as you're kind of going around, you see who is someone you know in town that you've had a good relationship with?
The painter,
Painter?
The butcher?
The
the
butcher?
butcher, the old lady.
Oh,
that we
your
talked to.
lady.
Definitely not the old ladies from the clothing store.
No.
No,
No.
not them. Not them. Not them.
I was thinking more of Copperlocks.
Oh yeah, copper locks. Yeah.
That's just work.
So Copperlocks is standing kind of by the dock a little bit. She's a little bit on the grumpy side as well. She's cloaked rain. She seems to be looking at some cargo that seems to be she's overseeing to making sure that it gets in before the storm. She was a little bit late, and she sees you as like, "What are you in the hurry for? Where are you in the hurry for?"
Lazuli likes short sentences. We need to get to the island. That island. And
You're
points
gonna
over
need
there.
a boat or a ship or skiff.
Can we have that one?
My big one, you can't. I got a
No,
small
it's-
rowboat if you need it. If you will bring it back.
Oh yes, we'll definitely bring it back.
Hmm.
And I can fix it if anything happens to it.
She looks over at Muse for a second. Free of charge. Just bringing it back into good. If it gets damaged, though, then we'll talk about it.
We'll pay for it if it gets damaged.
Oh, what?
I can actually fix it.
Okay.
Yeah. It would not be a problem. It would be everything will be fine.
All right.
Today is a great day. Let's go.
So yeah, she offers the rowboat. It's the water's a little bit on the choppy, not too bad, and it's gonna take you a good almost hour to get there.
What?
It's a half hour to an hour because and you're going slow because it's a little bit of the choppy, maybe about a half hour. I need what athletics or strength? What would you like to give me a roll?
I mean,
Actually,
that would be the same thing.
One would be
uh,
without proficiency.
Muse
It
is
would be
gonna,
the same thing.
Okay.
Muse gonna look at Miss. She goes, "You got any wind tricks up your sleeve by any chance?"
I could float myself over there, but I
No,
don't
no,
know
no,
how.
no, no. You don't got no wind.
No,
No wind.
no.
I can help Lazuli though, and I go over to you and I put my hands on your shoulder and I'm like, you are one of the strongest and most powerful people I have ever known, and you will do well to guide us over there. And I give you guidance.
All right.
If it's athletics, can I help?
Yes.
Here's the question: do you have better athletics? Because I would rather help you.
Okay, I have +5.
Yes, you do it.
Oh, then I go,
The
then
large-
Jay. And then I go over to Violet and be like, you are the fastest and most wisest person I have ever known. And we appreciate you so much. And now your guidance.
Oh,
I appreciate that you didn't use the exact same wording. I really do appreciate that.
15 and guidance is what?
Right, guidance
4.
is
Plus 4. Plus 4.
No, D4. You had
a
to roll
D4.
Well, yeah, D4.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did.
Okay.
And you add the D4.
17.
17?
Nice.
Okay. So it's a good 500 feet that you have to row this. So yeah, it's going to take you more like a half hour to be able to get across. And because it's raining, it's a little bit difficult. So it's taking a little bit longer. With the advantage and everything, disadvantage of the rain, we're kind of molding it all together. It's going to take you some time. Like I said, you get over there, you're trying to find a location to be able to beach it. And the thing that you do is it's a cliff, but there's certain sections that were known to be you can climb up. So some of them are steep, some of them are a little bit more of an incline, and you find that spot that's a little bit more of an incline. There's you probably, based off of where you see where there's someone has actually gone over here and pounded in a spike to tie off something.
I'll just take my rope and
Yeah, you can do that
Right.
too.
So we don't lose the
Yeah.
lose the boat.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
lose the boat. But I'm going to need everyone to make an athletics climb check as you're trying to climb up this slippery area. And we're going to do it at disadvantage because of it's raining, but it's not going to be a very high DC because you're going to be able to help each other. So
Can I use my acrobatics, my dex on this instead?
sure.
Okay.
I go first and then throw a rope back for people to lose disadvantage.
Okay.
Assuming I'm
And
I got a 19 and a 20. So
you're gonna jump up there. You're gonna tie off some rope up there, kind of help, and then everyone kind of helps up climbing using the rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
but I
Yeah.
got a 25 on the disadvantage roll.
Yeah, you're fine. No problem. Get up there. And as you throw the rope down, if you want to make that athletics without disadvantage now, even the DCs are gonna, because it's slippery, but you're using that rope to climb yourself up.
Violet just saved me. I just want you to know. Because I had an 18 and a 1. So I have a 19 total.
Okay. Muse
I have a
with
15.
15. You're muted, Cash.
Sorry about that. So as he watches everybody climb up, he kind of looks to himself and goes, I can do this. I am a smart, capable person, and then I will be able to climb up. And he guided himself.
So question, do you actually need to do this? Because you have spider climb.
And then he remembers that he has that, and then just walks up.
I was like, you used it last episode.
Yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot.
Well, but this is like mud and things. That works on brick walls and ceilings and
It
whatnot.
works on
It works on
works on
everything,
everything.
but I do need an athletics because it is a little bit on the slippery side.
I still he goes about halfway, and then he starts to slip, and he just does that to himself, where he's just like, I am a capable person. I am one with the darkness. Char will help me. And because I got a 14.
Yeah, I just was looking for a nat 1 in case something slipped off
Oh,
because of
okay.
the water.
Because the catch here, folks, is that he has a -1 for strength. So yeah, he has a -1 in athletics, so he needs the guidance himself to negate that -1.
Okay. Muse, what was your just single roll?
So single roll. So I'm gonna go with the first roll she did. Was a 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Muse, so how is this working? Is everyone starts climbing up the rope. Muse,
She stands there and watches everybody like, oh, hey, like skinny, pew pew, no pull, no. And she goes, okay, well, fine. And she sees Castron goes up, and then she attempts to go up, and like her arms are jello. She really is not very strong, and she's heavier than she can pull. So she basically slides back down the rope,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like sitting at the bottom of the whole thing, like, okay, I give up. I'll be here.
So I want to give this picture real quick as Lazuli is kind of going up for a second, climbing, suddenly slips for a second and grabs himself. As that he's like, okay, nope, I got it. Yep. And starts going up because he was distracted by Castron was walking up and going, wait a second, and then starts walking up by himself. And Violet and Mist, you're just like, boom, 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 boom. And everyone gets to the top and looks down, and there's Muse just like.
I would like to say that I got like part ways up, like I'm almost at the top.
Yeah.
And I do the Spider-Man thing where I'm just like, I like turn around and look straight down, and I'm like completely like perpendicular with the ground. And I just go, Muse, you can do this. I believe in you. You are the most cunning. And what?
That's all you hear from the beach.
I'm trying to guide it, sir, but she will not. and then I begin to walk back down. This just boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
I climb back down and offer her a hand.
I was prepared to just pull the rope up with her attached.
Whichever one y'all want to do.
Violet and Castron, if you want assist by carrying and walking and then rope, yeah, you're going to be able to get Muse up. No problem.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's not gonna argue against getting taken up. She's just not doing it on her own.
Okay. All right. So you get to the top of the island, and it's like I said, it's raining, and you hear some voices coming from a section of the island, and it's almost chanting in a way, or more of a ritual being enacted. What are you going to do?
I don't want to make sure it's not the Fae first. But I don't know how
So
to do that.
Muse kind of, she's like, okay, we need to be quiet. Which one of you the quietest, slickiest between Lazuli and Violet?
I cast Pass Without Trace. We're all stealthy now.
Okay.
Okay,
So your stealth goes up.
10 while we are around Lazuli.
Okay. So where do you go?
I'm going to try to stealth up to the ritual.
Mist goes, oh, singing. I love singing. And she starts kind of sneaking up.
That's not singing.
Lazuli, you have made me closer to the darkness, and I appreciate you. And I will. And then he moves. He stealths closer.
Scuttles. He
Yeah,
scuttles.
he starts to scuttle because he's not really that stealthy. So he's just kind of like.
Oh my god! I could just see the scuttle too.
So
Yeah.
the rain is coming down, and you hear this crack of lightning, and this bright light as a lightning seems to have hit close. And in the midst of this lightning, you can see some torches that seem to be burning, that's sizzling a little bit. There's a lantern that's providing a little bit. And what it appears, you see that this particular, the interesting thing about this island is that it has some stones. Several stones that are erected out of the ground that is on the peninsula or on the edge. No one knows where they came from. They've been here for thousands of years as part of, before the town even was born. And this island itself is just, it's sensed. A druid once came here and kind of watched over it at times and then left. But it's sacred. It seems like there's a sacredness to it. But what you see in the rain and with your wonderful visions, you see a small cauldron of flames and of purplish and pink and blue flames that are kind of coming from this cauldron. And the wizard, this very tall, like I said, he's like 6'8", tall wizard, and raining, and he's chanting almost a ritual. And standing next to him are two Sahagin, waiting there and just watching the ritual going. And you also see what appears to be a dwarven male, bound and unconscious at the feet of the stone.
So Muse, seeing all that, stands. I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this. She sends a message because he's busy chanting
Oh no.
and concentrating, and so she sends a message, not in her voice, but like in this like whispery, in her mind, she thinks, she goes, who is here disturbing my resting place? Just to the wizard, just randomly, to see if she can break his concentration.
He kind of stops for a second. He seems that he's concentrating, but he's taken back by a second. And he's like, who's there?
And the response is, I am everywhere, but nowhere at the same.
You sense for a second he doesn't say anything, but you get the impression he's. So if he's trying to talk, if he tries to talk to someone else, would you pick it up?
I hear everything in his mind.
You hear everything
For a
in his
little bit.
mind.
Everything for a little bit.
And because of the message spell, or because
Until I cease. I hear her fine.
It's a walkie-talkie channel to his brain.
Yes.
and then you hear. What is it? Is someone here? And you hear back. And then you hear, after about a second, do you say anything else?
Muted.
Mute.
She hears him say that, and she just basically just lets out in her mind, like, an evil person's giggle. Like, just. And then that's it.
And then you hear this. And his demeanor changes. He goes, oh, that is what is happening. Thought so.
Oh, come on.
I just shoot already.
Yeah. I mean, she's just trying to keep him from jumping anymore. You guys do something else.
Hey.
With that, Lazuli and Violet, as you're about to do something, you see out of the corner of your eye, the rain seems to be distorted, as if something's invisible about 45 feet away from you, up in the tree. It's a small figure.
Small, the size of the little guys we saw in the garden? Small, or?
Possibly like a small creature, maybe a little bit larger than that. But you can't really tell but you're just enough that. And then for a split second, you saw what appeared to be a small demon with a tail and its mouth, and you see the eyes, and then it just goes invisible again.
Familiar. But I hope it didn't see us.
It was looking straight at you.
Come on, Jay. I got a 35.
I know.
35.
Doesn't mean that it saw you. It was looking at your direction.
When you say looking straight at me, I just need the one shot. I just want advantage on one shot.
Roll initiative.
Sure.
Ooh, yeah.
For you.
All right. One second. Okay, so what was everyone's stealth checks?
35.
35. Okay.
27.
27. Awesome.
21, which was a 3 on the die.
21, you said?
Yeah.
Nice.
24.
24. All right.
21, I think. It's fine. Can't remember.
All right.
Yeah, 21 for you. Mist was 27. I was 35. Violet was 21. Cashroom was 24, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 12 plus 12.
Nice.
So what you saw was that this creature looked at you, but you're not sure if it saw you. But what you did see, it was looking back consistently, looking around your direction.
Mm.
And then it kind of looked back, like where you were walking from, and saw the footprints. Oh, actually, Pass Without Trace doesn't leave any footprints, does it?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's confused about something.
Yeah, can't be tracked by magical means
Yep.
and leave no tracks.
All right. So yeah, it is spell, can't I? Well, everyone, I am having a little bit of putting some initiatives together. Okay, that's just not right. What? There we go. Okay. You know, it's very important to have your keyboard working when you're putting initiatives together so that can appropriately get everything in order.
Maybe.
Mist, what was your initiative again? Sorry.
Mist was 16.
16.
Perfect. All right. Okay. So, since everyone was patiently waiting, and this is what you see this thing look down at you, but it doesn't see you. It's looking at you, and you think it sees you, but it doesn't. And then it looks away, and it's just kind of looking all in the area. And then it starts the rain and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden you kind of see it move, but it turns invisible, and it's again very, very hard to see, but you think you see some outlines of some as it's flying around in the area.
Can't wait to kill that later.
What would you like to do? I'm giving you guys a
getting ready.
surprise ride. You guys
Okay,
have a
if
surprise
we-
ride.
Oh, okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
Oh,
So are we going to go initiative order surprise round just
Sure.
because
Yep.
it makes it easier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So Muse is first, it looks like. It's not in order, though, on my thing. Muse is like second at 19.
Yep,
and
Muse is first.
There
there
we
we
go.
go.
There we go.
Yep.
Muted.
I thought Violet was first. She's amazing. Okay. This is a little bit of an issue. So I wanted other people to go first.
I mean, you could always hold your action.
Yeah. That's what she's going to probably do. So she is going to hold her action. And if anybody attacks anyone in the group, she is going to let magic missile fly.
Okay.
At first level.
The Sanguine are about 100 feet away, and then the Wizard is about 125 feet away.
Yeah.
So on the map, times whatever it is by 5 feet.
So
times
the
feet.
wizard is how many feet?
About 125 feet, maybe 20, 130. They're about 100 feet away.
100 feet. Okay, yeah. She's still going to hold her action. If anybody attacks anybody, she is going to let that go.
Excellent. So,
Castron.
Astrid, what are you gonna do?
I were to place something about right here.
Okay.
Would I get the bad guys?
You would get the bad guys depending on how big you're looking at.
It says here it's 100. Just to make sure here. Okay, no, that's not going to work. So I'm going to pick right here.
Okay.
Because I'm going to fry the fish.
Fry the fish. Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of step out and I pull my amulet out with the symbol of Shar on it. And I say, when the darkness breaks and the moon shines bright, it is one of the most electrifying things that you'll ever see. And that is why we cause the moon to come down upon these people. And I cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
Yeah, just this.
Awesome.
Oh, I begin to cast Moon. You're right. It takes. No, it's an action.
It's an action. Okay.
Yep.
You don't.
It's
need to
only
use-
it's only a 5-foot radius.
Right. So
Okay.
that's why I said I think if I put it here, I can get the fishman.
You're going to be able to get one fishman because they're about 15 feet away from each other.
Okay.
They're almost 20 feet, about 15 to 20 feet away from each other.
All right. Then I pick that guy.
Okay, you picked that guy.
Yeah.
All right, so Moonbeam comes down. Is it a dex save or is it?
It is a Constitution. What says here: when a creature enters the spell area for the first time or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in the ghostly flame, and then it causes searing pain, and then it has to do a con save. So on its turn, it has to do a con save.
All right.
So-
So we're gonna mark these with. We're gonna give this one red. Oh, and we're gonna give this one blue. So blue is gonna do a con save. All right.
Yeah.
On his turn. Okay.
And it's turn.
Excellent. Excellent.
But it's lit up though. There's
Okay.
a big old light beam that's just on that person now.
Perfect. All right. That brings us to Mist.
Okay. I think the only thing that I can really do is move because we're way further away than I thought we were. So you said it's ×3 on here?
Times 5.
Just don't move out of the range of whatchamacallit, Rose. You are going to be seen.
Okay. Well, then I can't really do anything because I mean, the only thing I would do is move like 10 feet, 20 feet, like whatever, because it's I can't get out of range of his pass without a trace or we're going to get caught. So
You could try to move up to yeah, that would be a double.
because I have 40 feet of movement. And so if I double moved, I could move 80 feet. But if I move more than 30 feet away from him, we lose pass without a trace. And I don't want to
You could try to
mess it up for
hide.
everybody else.
I mean, so that won't affect the rest of us. That will only affect you.
No, I know that. No, I know that. I just don't want to mess it up for everybody else and like get us found.
Okay.
So
I mean, option wise too is you could try to run up while this is happening and stealth hide. I mean, there's always that possibility if you really, really wanted to get up closer. If not, by all means.
okay, well, I'll just, you know what? Okay, fine. I'll chance it. I'll roll the stealth and I'll go for it because I have a +5 to stealth. So
And I will.
I'm
give
gonna
you-
regret saying that. But there's 22.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
If you wanted to get to like this edge right here,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, cool. That's what I'll do then. I'll do that and then just kind of hang out there.
Awesome. Lazuli.
All right. We're gonna shoot the wizard.
You're
So I
gonna
don't
shoot
like him.
the wizard?
I don't like the wizard.
You don't like the wizard. What did the wizard ever do to you?
Oh, well,
Made me have to deal with Carl.
Yeah, you do have advantage on this.
so as you do that, she goes, then won't he know where we at?
Isn't the point of this to just get a surprise attack?
I get you. Okay, fine.
I mean, at this point, we're gonna find out in the next 6 seconds anyway.
That's true.
And of course, he rolls like shit. That's
With
gonna miss that. With advantage, I rolled a 7 and a 2 for a total of
Oh my God.
11.
So as you were firing this and it was going through, the wind kind of blew the tree branch
Alright.
and it just and it knocked the
Okay.
arrow out.
As a bonus action. Oh, never mind. I have to move up. I'm gonna. Okay, it's within 30 feet of me, so I'm going to move up. I will move up 25-ish. God, I gotta do I gotta
That's
calculate
20
a bit.
feet right here.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, I'll do that so that way everybody that was with me is still in Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
And then you said times 5.
So that's about 70 feet. 75 feet.
Okay. Then in that case, that's all I got.
Okay. All right. Violet.
Yeah, I would shoot whatever Lazuli shot at.
Oh no, actually, Castron, you already went. So yeah, Violet.
I got advantage, right?
Yeah, you get advantage.
Good, because that's not 20.
You roll a nat 20 on.
And a
Sneak
16.
attack!
I'm sorry, and who you hitting?
Sorry, the wizard, which I just would have followed Lazuli, whatever Lazuli was doing.
All right.
See, the reason Lazuli's arrow missed is because
It got split in
Violet
half.
was true. Yeah, it got split in half as Violet's is just flying through the air.
All right. Roll your damage, including sneak attack damage, and it's and crit.
Great. Oh, what is and crit is 1 is automatically max damage, or is it? I rolled 2d8.
I don't remember.
Did we didn't agree on that yet?
No, I think you rolled double.
Yeah, you
We
just rolled
didn't
double.
agree on
Yeah,
that.
you rolled
Yep.
double. Oh yeah, because it was we get that, but then that ones did something.
Yeah.
That's what it was. There was a trade-off to it.
12.
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. So as he's talking and speaking, suddenly this arrow flies out and just sinks into him, into his where does it go? In his upper torso, under his arm, in what critical?
I would aim for his neck because I'm used to shooting at people with armor, and also, as far as my understanding of magic goes, your voice is involved a lot of times.
So you hit him in the back of the shoulder and the top of the shoulder blade and by the area. And it just kind of sinks in and goes right through his chest. So it's like clavicle. He just went right through his clavicle area. And he's just kind of sitting there going, ah.
Do I roll my sneak attack damage twice too on a crit?
Yeah, you do.
Oh. Oh, well, that's an extra 5 then.
Oh, an extra 5? Okay. Yeah.
17?
17 points of damage. He took some damage and he's like, ah. It's surprised we can't do reactionary. So that is correct. Okay.
So then we attack, so I believe Muse's reaction would come up.
Okay. What would Muse?
Oh, she's letting fly her fire thingies. This up, Weedy. Her magic missiles will go. So we're gonna go 1. No, we're not gonna roll 1. Okay. 1, which is 3. 2, which is 5, and 3, which is another 5.
Okay. Since we are at the beginning of the round, I'm gonna need a little D&D help with this. Does the wizard?
Oh,
yes.
I have to roll the thing. Sorry.
Okay.
It was a first level. No, it was a first level spell.
Since it's the beginning of the round, not surprise round, but the beginning of the round, does he get his reaction?
Nope. He lost it in.
So surprise round. So here's the thing. We're resolving Muse's
Oh, that's right.
held action from surprise.
Got
So
it.
the wizard still doesn't have reaction until the end of this. Then we're at Muse's turn again.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So I rolled a 3. That was a little too close to a 1 for my liking, but I rolled a 3.
Okay. So you shot magic missiles at the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And what was your damage?
Oh crap. 3, 5, and a 5.
3, 5, and a 5. So 13 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Nice. Yeah, suddenly he is not happy.
Okay,
So-
rinse and repeat. She just basically does rinse and repeat.
All right.
At
So now
second level.
Okay, so yeah, react. So top of the round, reaction. You rinse and repeat. Missiles start coming at you. At magic missiles start flying at him.
So the first one, 5. Second one, 3. Third one, 4. And because I did it at that level, 4.
So suddenly, as he grasps his staff, the light of the staff glows, and the gem on the top goes. And just as he's doing that, suddenly this barrier of energy comes up, and your magic missile goes ping, 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 as a shield comes up around him.
I thought magic missiles hit no matter what.
Shield negates
Everything
magic
except for
missiles.
shield.
Oh, that's right.
Wait.
Shield. Wait.
Okay, so this was the second. Never mind.
Yeah, so that was
This
his
is
reaction.
this is why I was asking if he had a reaction when his reaction would kick in.
But hey,
Yeah.
hey,
but
now he can't.
He can't use this for the rest.
But he has +5 AC until his turn, which I don't know which of these Sahuagin in the initiative order he is.
Okay.
Which-
So 3 on that roll as well.
Okay, so no wild magic.
No wild magic.
All right.
I'm trying to make it happen, y'all. Yeah.
So, bum. A second here. So, so at this moment, his initiative is actually
Oh,
yeah.
gross.
Yes.
Gross.
Yes. So then he commands, he's like,
Oh.
attack attack the intruders. And he slips behind here. One of the large stones as he's kind of grasping himself. His hand is on the stone, he's grasping, and he decides to he is hurting. That hurt a lot. That is just hurting a lot. And you hear the clink of a vial
Oh.
hitting the ground. All right. Which brings us to Castron.
All right. I went to take a look at the map here to see where my friends are. How far is here?
So that is about 50 feet.
Yeah, a little over 50 feet. Yeah, 50 feet, I'd say.
All right. I am going to move. Yeah, I will dash there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to do my movement. Dang it. Oh well.
You can do movement if you want. Yeah, go ahead and move. If you like.
So she's gonna get closer to Lazuli.
30
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, I mean that's as far as she can go anyway. So yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I will go here. And then on my action, yeah, I decided not to dash. I just moved to right on the other side of Lazuli.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use my action to present again my holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from me.
Ooh.
And so the sphere moves with me. It is a 30-foot radius and is filled with dim light.
Okay.
And then whenever a creature, including me, ends its turn in the sphere, I can give you temporary hit points. So if you want to stick around with me, I can give you temporary hit points. And if you ever get charmed or frightened, you can come to me and I will
How
cleanse
much
you.
is a temporary hit points?
It is a D6 plus 3.
I think you roll that, no?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
It's the end of your turn, Muse, so you don't have it yet.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Okay.
All righty.
So it's like the light comes out and then goes immediately back down. Just
Okay.
so I'm in dim light.
You're in the Twilight Zone.
Dun, dun.
And that is my turn. I'm done.
Okay. So, question is, so you need one of them needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Correct.
Yeah, the blue one.
10.
Oh, you are a failure.
I mean, he's a failure. How much damage does he take? 5, you said?
Oh no. It's
No.
2D10, 2D10, my friend.
2D
So-
dead.
2D dead? Wow.
And it is 10 points of I believe it's radiant.
Okay. So he's taking some damage and he's getting fried by this.
Yes, radiant.
All right. And so he's going to charge up. I'll double check 1 second. He has good movement. All right. So he moves up to about right there. And he moves up to about right there. Now, he does not see Mist. But can he see Violet now?
Assuming I'm still within pass without trace range, I got a 30, and if not, I got a 20.
So he passed without a trace. He's standing there in the he still would be concealed, correct?
Yeah, so as long as because Violet is still within 30 feet of Lazuli, and I haven't broken concentration on pass without trace yet.
Okay.
So-
So when does that when they get within like combat range, or how does that work?
Doesn't matter.
Oh wow. So they're fighting blind.
It
Except
is as if there is cover in terms of the stealth check.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
because it's like shadows wrap around the person, making them more stealthy.
But when they attack, like invisibility,
So-
does it go away or does it stay?
So
there.
typically normal stealth rules, if they attack, it goes away. The problem is, or the issue that comes up is Violet is a rogue and did cunning action hide.
Yep.
So doesn't matter if Violet attacked because Violet took the hide action
Exactly.
again.
Yeah. So she's going to be. It's basically going in and out. I'm just curious if you are now when you get into an open area and there's not really any cover, how is that gonna to play into?
So pass without trace creates like
Okay.
It's an
Shadow.
illusion of a cover.
Got
Yeah,
it.
it's an illusion
Yeah.
of cover. So it kind of essentially go invisible because not even footprints.
Okay.
They are approaching a very large cat-shaped thorn bush.
basically.
Okay. Alrighty. Mist.
Oh, okay. So Mist is going to, because she is hiding, she's going to oh, this guy's right there. I am going to sneak up and punch this guy right here. Am I close enough to punch him?
Yeah, you can
Like-
you can move up
okay.
and close him, punch him, no problem.
Okay. Do I get advantage on my punches
Yes,
because
you are
I am hidden?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'm going to you know what I'm gonna do just because it's cool and I want to do it before the season is over. I am going to she's gonna sneak up, and all of a sudden you guys see these kind of very like blue, like kind of glowy arms, like mystical spiritual type looking arms, like jump out of Mist's back, and I'm going to use my arms of the astral self to punch him. So they're basically, I have like magic arms that come out, and they have a 10-foot reach, and I can make unarmed attacks with them, and yeah, they're just kind of cool. So I'm just gonna punch the crap out of this guy, and they last for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna punch the crap out of this guy. Oh, and for the first time, when I do, each creature of my choice within 10 feet of me must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take force damage. So I pop the arms out, and they have to make a dex save in order to not take force damage, and then I get to do punches too. So the dex save is I just lost my sheet. Where'd it go? DC. What is it? It just says dexterity saving throw, but it doesn't tell me what the DC on it is.
Pretty sure I'm going to make it with the 17.
It's your, you should see it on your.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah, you probably made it 17. Yeah. Fine, Jay. But anyways, then I'm gonna punch the guy in the face.
Okay.
With my astral arms. So I'm gonna make, yeah, there's the attack with that. And that sucked. It sat on the 19 or the 18 for forever. That one's gonna miss. And then I will, I guess, bonus action, I will make yeah, I'll go ahead and make a second attack, like with bonus action, and then for that, oh, I crit on that one.
Ooh.
Yeah. So let's see. So that's 2d4 /2 roll 2d4. So 7 damage with that hit on that one, and then I will use a key point to punch him again, because monk stuff is fun.
Okay. Is this flurry of blows then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Flurry of blows.
So you got one punch, you got your second punch, and then you're doing flurry of blows.
Absolutely.
With your second punch, is that a bonus action to do?
Yeah.
Okay, because flurry of blows is a bonus action as well.
Oh, you know what?
You could do one or the other, I think.
No, actually, summoning my astral arms is a bonus action. It's really weird how it's written out on the sheet. It's like 3 different parts.
I would have said when you went stealth, you could have bonus action. So retro on that one. So you would have had it out before. That's fine.
Okay. So, okay, that's fine then. That's fine. We can just go to somebody else's turn because this is all confusing on here.
Okay.
So I would say click Arms of Astral Self and get the sidebar because it actually compiles everything instead of.
I did click it. Yeah, I know. But it's written really weird. Yeah, it's like.
So you try with you basically it just extends your melee attack, correct?
It gives me a 10-foot reach.
Yeah. So,
yes.
Okay, not a problem. And your first attack missed, and then as you only get one attack, but then as a bonus action, you would have done either another attack or flurry of blows.
I can't because the Arms of the Astral Self is a bonus action.
Well, Jay was saying you could have done that on the previous turn.
As you were
okay.
hiding, so it would have been thought more of like you were hiding, and you since you were hiding,
Okay.
and you had a bonus action that you would have been like, I'm ready, and I'm prepping. You would have summoned
Okay.
at that point. Then you jumped out, and then they were already there. So you can give.
Okay. So bonus action, I would have spent the key point.
Okay.
I would have had that first crit,
Yep.
right? We'll just count the crit.
And now you got your.
And it actually would have been, since it would have been with a key point, regular flurries of blows, the crit would have actually been 10 points. So it would have been an additional 3 because I didn't add my +3 mod because I thought it was offhand. So, so then I get a second attack with my fun astral arms.
Yep.
As flurry of blows. And
Yep.
that one is going to fail at a 10.
Okay. So it took 10 points
Sorry.
of damage from the first flare bolt crit, correct? All right.
Correct.
Perfect. Yeah, you crit it,
Sorry.
but then it just reacted a little bit. It was able to get the other one up as you're coming in, and it just kind of slid off his scaly skin of water, little wateries. He's kind of like enjoying this. All righty. And which brings us to some sanguine. So you notice 2 more sanguine come out from over here, and they're kind of looking, going like, okay, what's going on? And they're not sure, they can't see anything yet. So they're just kind of holding action at that point. So Lazuli, what are you going to do?
I am going to. Let's see. I can't see the wizard. I'm gonna, and I didn't take the hide action, so I'm no longer stealthing.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna take, because I can't do it as a bonus action. So ask me again at 7th level, I think, is when I can finally do that. But I'm just gonna take a shot at the blue Sahuagin,
Okay.
and that is a 16.
A 16 will hit. Yeah, they're not very.
This is the first arrow I've hit this session. I've shot 5. And that is. Oh, wait, real quick. Bonus action, Slayer's Prey.
Got it.
Um,
We'll retro it. I'm
and-
a kind GM.
I appreciate it. So
Lot going
I'll
on.
add a D6 to that. I was gonna do it on the wizard, but he's too far away.
Yep.
So anyways, that is a total of 8, 19, 11, 12 points of damage to the blue Sahuagin.
12 points of damage. All right. It's bloodthirsting at this time. It took it, and it's just like,
Oh, no.
And it falls to the ground.
Love that. Love that.
All right.
Cool.
So, Violet, there's one you're hiding, and one's about 6 feet away from you. Or I'm more like 8 feet away from you.
The blue or the red?
The blue is about 8. The red is about 10.
And my measuring tool's not working.
Yeah.
How far away? The red X on the dwarf is. That doesn't mean he's dead, right?
You don't know.
That means he's
I
dead.
just don't know.
Well, he's
He's unconscious, laying on the ground, bounded, and maybe there's some blood in the area, but you can't tell.
And then how far is what the last place I saw the wizard?
The wizard went around the corner. You can't see him because there's some large stones in the way.
How? So 20.
So about 100 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over there. Double my movement. So my movement gets me 60. Cunning action gets me another 120. So I'm gonna run around, look for him behind that stone.
So you can so at 100 feet, you can run around. It'll be about 100 feet to get around that, run past and get around that stone.
Okay.
Now, you become.
Oh, and sorry.
No.
Yeah, I'll become visible. Can I have changed to my swords in the surprise round?
Sure,
Okay.
no problem. But because you ran out in the open, these 2 Sahuagin would have a chance to throw spears at you.
That is, opportunity attacks are only if you get in their range,
Okay.
unless they were holding the
They
action.
were holding the action. They were
There you
going
go.
to attack when they saw something move.
Okay,
And
then
they
yes,
moved
they would both
specifically
get to,
towards the rocks. So,
they would both get to throw spears. I
Yep.
tried.
so first one would have been a 14 and a 19.
The 19 hits.
2 points of piercing damage.
No.
And you get around the corner, and the wizard is standing right there.
Is he within the last 20 feet that I have?
He is, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and take a swing at him with my scimitar and my short sword.
So you can move 120 feet and attack.
Yes, because that's
Rogue
I can
fighter.
Rogue fighter. Got it.
and tabaxi, so I can double my movement for the full round
Okay.
on all of my movements. So that's my cunning action and my movement.
Okay. So yeah, you get within range. Yeah, you're. So give me that quick roll, and then we're gonna go to break.
Ooh. Break in the middle of combat. Oh,
Mhm.
goodness.
24.
A 24 will hit him. Yes.
And that's at 8 plus 4, 12.
12 points of damage. All right.
And then, sorry, offhand attack is.
You don't get offhand. That's a bonus action.
Because
Yep.
I did. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All righty. Oh yeah, you got a good slice into him. He is not looking happy at all.
Where's your
Not
health
happy.
potion now?
Oh, this is, and no one can see Violet. He was
That's
around.
fine.
He was
Violet's
around
fine.
the big.
I trust Violet.
And that is where we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. So catch us to finish this off. Be right back. Welcome. We are back. This intense fight is going on. We're going to see how well this goes. It might be going. We're going to see if it switches into the GM favor or continues to favor our wonderful players. All right. We are now at the top of the round, which means. Oh, by the way, 3 more Sahagin starts coming from the top of the
Wait,
island.
3 more. Wait. Where'd these come from?
They came from over here.
Oh.
Did he break? Oh, did I break his concentration on anything? Is that a concentration thing?
It would be a concentration check if he was casting a spell, yes.
They're coming from up there.
But, so Muse, what are you going to do?
Was he concentrating when I hit him the first time?
He was doing a ritual of some sort.
Okay, so that's broken the ritual at this point.
It's not you're not sure if it was a ritual if you broke his concentration or if the spell is done or not. You're it's one of those things where just unknown.
Unknown. Okay.
Unknown. But possible. Very, very possible. And with the hit, he's not chanting anymore this ritual that especially after the hit and stuff like that. He's now focused on Violet. But Muse, you can't see him. You do see the 3 more.
Yeah, no, I'm on. Can I do 3 more?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can see in the rain. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so she figures the guys and Mist will probably handle these 2 that are closer. But now we got 3 coming out. Oh, well, then there's those over there too.
Yep, you got 2 there.
Dang it. Okay, so she is going to focus. We still have a possible choice up, right?
Yes, but you've attacked, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, not if I move.
You would have to move and hide.
And that's an action.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
you want to stay near me so I can give you.
Oh, I forgot you have the thing. You got the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I get?
Hit points
What do I get? Because it's on my turn, right? Or the end of my turn.
at the end of your turn. Do your thing, and I will give you your points.
Okay. So she is just gonna take care of the ones that are in front of us then.
Like payment for combat. Like, oh, you did a thing. Has some temp HP.
I mean, she understands that logic very well. And she's like, cool, okay, cool. So she is going to cross, because that's a word. She's going to cast Firebolt
Ooh, who are you hitting?
at the one that is annoying Mist.
Okay, the red one. Got it.
Yeah, red one.
Roll it.
Ooh,
For chat, we have
25.
red, green.
25 to hit.
25 will hit.
You have got
What?
1 point.
1 point? Suddenly he's frenzying with this being hit and damaged and blood coming off of him. Anything else? Bonus action?
Yeah, because I'm pissed. Like, what the hell is that? Bonus action, she is going to see what. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not a problem. That's a problem. Yeah, no, she can't do anything else.
Okay.
So then I will bestow upon you 8 temporary hit points.
Oh no! Wait, I can do a thing. Okay, I'm gonna use my sorcery point to reroll that stupid 1. So yeah, I'm using a sorcery point, and
Okay.
I am re-rolling that 1. So that was just miserable. That's better. 7.
7? So it took 7 points of
Got it.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
So an additional 6.
All righty. All right.
And then I gained how much?
I am
8.
double checking that right now. Yes, 8 points.
8. Cool. Thank you.
All right. Wow. Really?
How? I love it.
So for those playing at home, our good friend Violet, also as Daniel, has rolled 5 nat 20s this game.
And 2 of them were on advantage rolls where the second roll was a 19.
Yeah. And you're rolling physical dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might need to change those. No.
No?
He's doing great,
All right.
folks.
So
He's making up for me.
Yeah.
It's fine.
so
Right.
suddenly
I think I had 3 nat 1s last session.
yeah.
too.
So the wizard, suddenly casts out a word at you, and suddenly you feel your arms and limbs tighten and constrict a little bit, and your mind starts to go foggy for a second, and you just push it off, push it to the side, and this wizard looking at you and like, oh, your mind and body are interesting. This, no matter.
You can't charm a mind that's not there.
Clearly.
Oh, where's our quotes?
Clearly. And at that point, he is going to move back a little bit out of there and calls forth some
I get an opportunity attack since he moved.
no, that's right, you're within range, so he's not moving away from you.
Probably a good plan.
Yeah. So although he calls forth some assistance. So Cashrin, what are you gonna do?
Oh, my action. I am going to move my moonbeam over on top of green.
Boom.
All right. So Green's got it now.
Yeah, green. It's got the moonbeam. I give myself 7 temporary hit points. Good.
All right. Excellent. Sahagan. All right. So
Hagen Group 1 for chat.
yep. Sahagan Group 1 for chat. Which will be an attack on Muse. So spear
Is it
attack.
Muse or Miss?
Yeah,
Actually,
Muse or missed.
Actually, we're gonna say missed because missed is engaged. So we're gonna do missed. So missed is a 20 hit you,
Yes.
Absolutely.
and so you took 3 points of piercing damage. But then it tries to bite you, and you dodge out of the way of that particular instant of combat, which brings us back up to missed.
Punch it back. Bite it back.
I'm going to punch it back. So I shall punch once with my arms of the astral self because they're out here and damn it, I'm going to use them. So punch 1. 23 to hit.
23 to hit. That hits.
And the damage is going to be, oh, nice, max damage. 7 damage.
All
And
right.
then
Punch.
I will bonus action punch with the astral hands again.
Before you do that, as you gut this
Oh,
guy,
okay.
and you smack in and gut this guy, you hear this breath come off of him like, and he just slumps over as you just took him,
Awesome.
just knocked everything out of him.
So I am going to let's see. I'm going to then run and I am going to go this way over here with my friend, I can get this 5 times math thing is so completely
Yeah, I
messing
know.
me
I'm
up on this
really, really
math.
sorry about that. So you
yeah,
can go
it's
40 feet,
Hey.
right?
I can go 40 feet. Yeah.
All right,
What's
so you can go
Hey
to about
Jay,
right there.
you can change that. You can change that.
Oh, I can. Oh, it's in the settings. Ah, smarter than the average bear.
I spend a lot of time in Roll20.
Same. Just saying, change it out.
Okay. So basically, I can go 40, but if I use a key point, I can bonus action dash for the turn. So I'm going to use a key point to dash so I can go 80 feet total.
But is dash a Oh, you haven't used your bonus action yet. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I can bonus action key point to dash. So I'm trying to get as close to Kelladek as I can. So I just need to know where I can get to for 80 feet. If somebody could ping it and show me, that'd be great. 'cause it's messing me up.
80 feet.
So what am I looking to go 40 on here or no?
So this is 55. This is
So 80 divided by 5 is 16 is what I'm looking to go. That's the number
all
I'm
right.
looking
So
for.
right around the corner. So
Yep, you
Awesome.
can get right around the corner.
right
Awesome.
where my arrow is at.
Then I shall ploop my butt right there.
All
Do
righty.
you see a violet and a wizard?
Yep. And that's what I'm going for. I'm going over to help Violet.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. So Hagen. Boop.
The green one, though. Green one needs to do a con save for me, though.
Oh, yes. The green one needs a con. Con save. The con save is going
Funniest
to
of
be...
cons.
Yes. Con. 16?
Takes half as much damage. So I will do your rolling for you.
Thank you.
So that I will have it for you, Edney. 9 points.
Ooh, 9 points of damage. Yeah, he's not happy by that. Not at all.
As the radiant damage sizzles his fish-like flesh, it's that smell.
He moves there. Yeah, he moves there. Lazuli.
One second. Get this joke out of my head while I can. Let's see. There's. Oh, hey, I can see green.
Yes, you can.
Let's shoot green.
All right, shoot green.
I don't shoot green.
Why
That-
don't you want to
that's a
shoot
nat-
green?
That's a nat 1. That's why I can't shoot green.
Wow.
I have rolled all of my attack rolls have been single digits, save for the one I got on the wizard
Okay.
or on the Sahuagin, excuse me.
Violet, what are you going to do?
Oh, and I'm gonna move, but I'll do
Oh.
that while Violet's doing
Wait,
Violet things.
why would you want to move?
I'm just gonna move like halfway up.
Oh, good. Then I can still give you my
Yeah.
temporary.
Wait, so there's this brown Sahagin too? That's right next to me now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
9 points for Zulu.
Sweet.
Five feet of it. Oh, and Mist is way back behind me, right?
Mist is probably about 10 feet behind you. Maybe. Yeah, about 10 feet behind you.
I'm gonna wail on my wizard friend.
All righty.
Ugh, and that's not 1 on the first attack.
Ooh, finally.
11 plus. $17.
17 will miss as a reaction spell comes up, and suddenly as you're coming in, it bings off his staff is kind of sitting in front, and the shield kind of comes up and bing as suddenly the light from his staff, his magical staff, is there.
Fucking wizards.
That's
Oh,
me done.
yeah.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah.
That is me wailing.
Bing, bing.
Okay. Top of the round, Muse.
All right. So she is looking at the things. She can probably see purple. So she probably can see green too. Mm. Does green look hurt?
Green does
Green-
look hurt, yes.
Green got sizzled.
Green got sizzled. Okay. So
Has
she's
an
going
arrow like right next to him.
right. She's going to fry green since he got sizzled. So gonna roll that. Good. 23 to hit.
23 will definitely hit.
Yes. 6 points of fire damage.
Ooh, against green?
Yes.
Nice. So his back is kind of to you a little bit. And he just takes that in the back and sizzles us. The scaly wetness is just burning off a little bit.
And that is all she wrote. I think. Man, I can't wait to get to level 4. But yeah, that's all she can do.
Okay.
And I have to stay within 10 of you, question.
You're mute.
You have to be. It says whenever in the sphere of 30-foot radius.
Oh, okay. So I can move a little bit. So she can move her 30 feet then.
Yeah.
I rolled again, but you didn't get better than what you already have. So you're
Okay.
that's what you have.
So she's gonna stay within 30 feet of Keshin, but she's gonna try to start heading. How am I gonna get this done? She's why am I? Oh, because I'm using the wrong thing. She's gonna try to start heading. This is still 5 feet. I mean,
Yeah, times by
Times
5.
five.
So basically you can get to, for 30 feet, you can get to just, I would say right here. Yeah, right there. Like I said, we're playing it loosey goosey on this one because the map
Okay.
unfortunately is one of those situations.
okay.
Okay.
So yeah, she's gonna kind of start inching her way over there,
All right.
staying
Sounds-
within.
The wizard looks at Violet and looks at you, Mist. I first want you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please. Violet and Mist. I need a dexterity saving throw.
22.
Okay.
Also 22.
Wow.
Yeah.
High
You
five,
pick the
Dexy
you pick
friend.
the two Dexy people.
So as the wizard looks at you, smiles with a little bit of a grin, and he seems to be looking down almost as an hourglass. And he chuckles to himself. You think this is the end? It is but the beginning. And his hand goes on the stone, and the lightning bolt comes from the sky, as well as seems to have channeled this lightning bolt, and it strikes. And what everyone else can see is just this white light of a lightning strike, and he goes blind, like this intense white light that just you cannot see past. You can't see your friends. You kind of turn away. Violet and Mist, as you sense your fur kind of coming up for a second, you dive to the ground away. As suddenly the lightning hits the stone, and what you are surrounded by this white light, as if you were getting pulled, and you're grasping on the ground as you're about to be pulled into this white light, stretched. And when it subsides, the Sahagin is no longer there. Both Sahagins are no longer there. And the wizard is no longer there.
Hmm.
I think I found the portal to that Fae place. I'm starting to figure this magic stuff out.
Doing a great
Real-
job.
You're a real detective.
Can I key point counter spell? No, I'm kidding.
Imagine that.
With your fist.
Hey,
your-
with-
Hey, you know what? There's a monk out there somewhere that can do it. You know it.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna write it up right now. Mage Slayer Monk.
So
Yep.
we're gonna go to Cashrin as and Violet and Mist,
Yes.
you are on the ground. You're laying on the ground and you are more like here and you are here away from the stone.
All right. But those three Sagan are still here.
Yes, the three Sahagin are
Okay.
still there.
Oh,
Then I will move the moonbeam over to the pink one.
Okay.
So the moonbeam is on the pink one. And then I will move here.
So you're, like I said, you're blinded, but you kind of regain a little bit. And as you're regaining, you look over and you see that the Sahagin are even kind of, they're blinded because like this entire area. Let's throw let's be like this was the bright light when it hit that you're blinded for a second.
I was actually right here.
Yeah. So you're blind. Everyone was, but this was the engulfment of the light.
Oh,
So for that split second, everything in the center area was it was a longer second.
okay. So I was right outside of it, and then I still walk in, and kind of thinking where I saw this guy over here was.
Mhm.
I move the moonbeam on top of him,
Okay.
and then I move over to Lazuli, and I'm like, "Are you okay? It's blinded."
I mean, my eyes hurt, but that's not like something that requires healing.
Okay, all right.
Requires some good sunglasses.
All right.
That would be fun. And then that's it.
Which brings us to Mist. You're lying on the ground. You look up. There's nothing. You don't see anything. You don't see your foes.
So I'm gonna stand up. Ba-doop, boop, standing.
Mhm.
So that's half my movement speed. So I can go 20 divided by 5, which means I can go 4.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks, Chief. Bloop. And then I can go action to go another 40 divided by 5. Where can that get me to? Like what? I can get all the way to this other one, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stand next to him and look at him very aggressively. Yeah, doing this kind of thing, getting
And
ready
then
to hit
your
him on the
arms
next round.
your arms are in the back.
Yeah, my other ones are doing it. Exactly. There's like
Okay.
4 arms looking at this guy.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All righty. Which brings us to the Sahagin that are gone and dead and Lazuli.
Another arrow flies into the trees. Move on. I move up some amount of feet, and
No.
I'm gonna Slayer Prey the purple one.
Okay. Violet, what are you gonna do?
I will jump up, which is half my movement. Cat's paws, whatever that thing's called, feline agility.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess I'd lose half of that too. But so I can still move 30 on my normal movement, and then 60 with my cunning action. Does that get me to the yellow dragon?
Yeah. No problem.
Do I need my cunning action to do that?
It's gonna
That's
be
24.
Yeah, it's gonna you're gonna
yeah,
use a
40.
cunning action. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll attack him.
Okay.
That's not one. So.
A nat 1?
Yeah.
Wow, they're coming in. Wow.
They're coming back
They're
right
coming
at the
back.
end. We're just trying to clean up, game.
All right. So Hagen is gonna attack. We're gonna go with Violet. So Hagen on Violet, we're gonna get a spear attack. Does a 13 hit?
No.
And a 6 doesn't hit either, right?
No, weirdly.
Yeah, it doesn't.
This isn't that go, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Yep. So one is gonna move into all right. 1 second here. Last but not least, we get
Oh, the
10
pink one needs to do.
misses.
Pink one needs to do his con save,
Oh, yeah,
please.
so he needs to do his con save. 14?
I think you won. Let me see. Oh, it's over here. Spell DC. Yeah, you beat it. So you will take. You'll take 8 points.
8 points. He's hurting, but that's a good. But he suddenly bites into Lazuli. He tries to spear you unsuccessfully, but he gets that bite in for 3 points of damage.
Rude.
Very rude. That was just super, super rude. All right. Okay. All right. So, top of the round. Everyone's skin and fur suddenly feels electrified.
Oh no.
As suddenly another lightning bolt from the heavens comes down and strikes both and all of, and this emanating light comes from these stones and suddenly blind you, and you feel your muscles contract and you fall to the ground as your mind goes searing as this white light envelops you. You're pain, you're sore. You start to open your eyes as you're laying on mud and rain. And you're starting to focus a little bit more on your surroundings. But there's something different. You hear noises. And you're sitting there and you're looking around. You see the stones there. But the landscaping is different slightly. The trees aren't the same. They look bigger. And it's raining again. As you're looking around, you see a dead body of a soldier in armor laying close to these stones. As you're standing up, you look you're kind of looking around, figuring out what you are. And you look towards Saltmarsh for a second because something is weird. As the bright lights of a city, towering temples, you look over and you see a bridge that links this island to the mainland. Something's wrong as the city is here, and suddenly you hear the sounds of soldiers coming, telling you, halt.
You didn't. You did
That
not.
is where we're going to end, as the city of Saltmarsh is evident in the area.
Oh no. We have to deal with a cult now.
That is where we're going to end.
A cult of what?
I'm not. Brandon knows. Lazuli doesn't. So we'll worry about that next time.
A cult of a purple sheep?
Nope, you don't know that either.
Nope. None of us know about that.
As the large city of Saltmarsh, towering lights and multiple people, is not a village anymore. It is a city. And that is where we're going to end.
We invested in
Yes.
property, right?
How we didn't get a
didn't get
chance
to.
We
to.
didn't get a chance to do
We
it.
didn't get to do like any of the stuff we talked about. Now we're just
None of
here.
But now we get to see if they named their kids after mutants.
Look here. She doesn't know about that either, so
She doesn't know about that. I don't know if she'll really care.
As the city guard
but
of
more than
Saltmarsh,
likely, she's gonna be pissed she didn't get to do the slumlord thing if she finds out. She's like,
Yeah, we didn't get to be slumlords. We didn't get to go do any of the quests we talked about. We had to deal with some star-crossed lovers, except they weren't star-crossed at all. It was just a wizard was involved. Ah.
We did go to a nice party, and then he flips his hood up and goes back to emo mode.
I think Lazuli joins him in emo mode.
she's like, this is what I get for doing pro bono shit.
There it is.
there it is. There it is.
That's it.
As the city guards are now looking at you, going, "Who are you?" And you're sitting next to a dead body.
We're,
front of the
we're the
stone.
heroes of Saltmarsh.
Nope, she doesn't say nothing. Gotta pay.
We will end as the camera pans out in the city lights as our heroes are standing there, confused and wondering what just happened. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We're going to go around. Please tell us who you are. Where can we find you? What do you would like to promote right now? And we're going to start with Daniel.
And I'm
You're
saying I'm muted. I know I'm muted.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, though. I'm Daniel. I'm Hadrian X on Discord. I play here. I play in Star Wars. That's coming back in the March.
First week of March. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I assume I'm going to be playing 100 levels higher fighter rogue here at some point, maybe.
That's how that works, right? One level per year.
One yellow
Yeah.
per year, yeah, something like that. Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, no, that's what I got to promote, and good vibes.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon, aka Ashenworks. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Ashenworks, except on Twitter where it's Ashen_works. I am one of the co-founders for Huntsman's Hydra. So you can catch me on my own channel or on Huntsman's Hydra doing video games, tabletop RPGs, and some Magic the Gathering streams. My next stream is tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Central, etc., over on Huntsman's Hydra, where we're playing some Magic the Gathering Commander with a few folks who've been popping in chat today. Beyond that, I'm here whenever we do season 2. And I am producing for a couple games over on Huntsman's Hydra starting in mid-March. We have Fire in the Dark, which is a Blades in the Dark actual play, and then Denari's Half Dozen, which is a Sword of the Serpentine actual play. And those are run by Jamie Wolf and Commander Pulsar. Beyond that, check my blog, check DM's Guild. Just go to my link tree. That's where everything is.
Excellent.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Thank you so much. Justin.
Hi, everybody. Again, my name is Justin Mast. You can find me on Twitter at Zort1, at Zort2 in Twitch when I'm there. I don't really have anything else going on except if you would like to see me in person, I will be at GaryCon at the end of near the end of March. I will be running some games. So if you're thinking about going to GaryCon, I did check today to see what my tables are looking like, and I'm wide open. So come on, search for me. Look me up. I'm doing Adventure League games there. We're doing some Witchlight based games, and then of course Saturday night is the all grung, all epic game, and it is so much fun. So yeah, if you're going to GaryCon, that's where I'll be. Streaming wise, this is pretty much it. So yeah, see me at season 2, and if you got any guest spots or want me to join a cast, hit me up. You know where to find.
Yes, if you need a player, Justin's got some openings.
Or I'll run a game for you. I got ideas. Just talk to me.
Excellent.
And I have to say, I have to interrupt. You have shockingly surprised me, because when we first started this, you're so like kind of like chilled and like late and like, but your character stuff that you do, just like, oh my God, you kill me. Like you kill me. I just love it.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, Acerson.
Okay, so sorry, I just had to give that compliment. I like to do that. But okay, so Acerson, I am on the Twitches here. I am on the Twitters. I just share tweets. That's what I do. Otherwise, my game is on Sundays, but we are not actually playing this Sunday because I overbooked myself a bunch of things. But anyways, this Friday, we have on my channel our Westocalypse game. There's post-apocalyptic toxic radiation mutations, giant cockroaches that I'm not allowed to talk about because they're icky. But anyways, tomorrow night, though, I'm going to be on Erasmus Expeditions for our monthly Evermore La Masquerade. I play an Eloquence Bard. It's set in Three Musketeers-y courtesan type times, and tomorrow we are having our first ever duel to the death. Ooh. And then on your old DM's channel, first Monday of every month, I am in an Iskloft game over there that is just amazing. So yeah, check all those things out. Jay, thank you so much for running this and doing this and letting me be my crazy Air Genasi monk imitation Aang from Avatar perky self. It's been a blast.
You're welcome. Thank you. Last but never least, Crucian.
Hello. So I am Christian Gale, J Complex on everything. I have been your money laundering tiefling, been your sorceress tiefling, who's a bit pissed off because she didn't get into real estate when she had the chance. Places you can find me. Tomorrow I would have been on a stream, but I had a work conflict, so I unfortunately had to give up my spot. But still, go check out Chaotic Tiefling. They're having games. We have a super power hero game tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST. And so, please watch that. And then on Thursday, I can be found sailing the seas on Talon and Claw with the ladies of the Talon and Claw Sea of Thieves crew. Hopefully we play on Thursday. And then this weekend on Saturday, I will be part of a one-shot on D&D Jordan Lee's channel. Kind of celebrating both of our birthdays, which is actually this weekend. And so we will be doing a stream for charity for Color of Change. And I think that should be quite a blast since, we're celebrating our birthdays and just having fun and chaos. So, yeah. And then for that, after this ends, I'll probably be quiet for a little bit because this is the only one that, that and Sea of Thieves. So, yeah. So, yeah.
Excellent. Yes, Brandon.
I have a quick side thing because Crucian brought up Chaotic Tiefling. Chaotic Tiefling is currently funding for their East Coast tabletop studio stuff on Indiegogo right now. If anybody wants to check that out, I dropped the link in chat. Cool things. You can get tutorials or even consultation hours with them, and they're some of them are professional TV producing people and have experience doing stuff over in California or over here on the East Coast. So go check it out.
They do plays and stuff. They're awesome people. They're great people. Like I said, even though I'm not playing still, go watch them. They do good things.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I'm Jay, also known as Neopet3 on the socials. You can find me liking different things on Twitter. I am running Star Wars Shadowport Adventures, which Daniel is in March. We're starting up, and for season 2, part 2, and we're gonna have some about a 5-episode on MTD. Yes, we are now on Sundays, and that will be starting in the afternoon. So a little time change is going to be from 3:30 to 6 now, starting March. The first week of March, I believe, is March 5th. But more information, watch this up. Also, on Wednesdays, not tomorrow, but a week, we will be going with the Saltmarsh Legends, which is the fraternal twin in the city of Saltmarsh. Now we'll see if there's any more connections or meetups or anything that possible now. Or are you might be in the future. So there might be, you don't know what time, they might be in your past now. Because you might be 200 years into the future. You don't know yet. So we will find that out in season 2.
Oh.
So I also am on Saturdays in the afternoon. I am on Gilding Light playing a barbarian from 4 to 6 on the Gilding Light channel.
I highly recommend watching. I've been watching. It's very
It's such a good show.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
so
highly
much.
recommend watching.
Jay is great, and my buddy Kurt, who runs the game, is
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
Rav is great. Everybody's great on that
Yep,
game. It's fantastic.
Yep, my friend Nikki's in it. She's amazing.
Yes. Very
and-
crafts. We're having fun. Yes.
Tune in and help them because they get they need to have X amount of viewers. It's the whole thing, but it's worth watching because it's very entertaining.
Oh yeah. Very entertaining. A lot of good backstories on that. And yeah, some more stuff coming up. And I will be at GaryCon as well. So in person. So get to play. I just got done with my first in-person game and ran some games at Con of the North in Minnesota. So back from that. But again, we want to thank MTD for letting us run this wonderful story for season 1 and continue running the story. We're going to take a little bit of a break for March. Look for the announcements later on for season 2 when we're going to be looking at that. But I just want to say thank you to Jake and everyone at MTD. I want to say thank you to all my players for this wonderful opportunity in telling the story. I know we had to crunch it down a little bit, and there's some things that we missed. So you are going to be 4th level. And we will talk about, I think since you talked enough about it, you may have scribbled a note or two to get the slumlord thing going or real estate thing going. So we'll do that in the off season to see what happens. But again, you'll have to figure that out as you look into season 2 and where you want to go. Yes, Brandon.
So I'm just imagining that there's actually a version of us who did exist. In order to keep your continuity, there's a version of us who still exists. It's just our multiverse has been displaced. So it's not time travel. We just went to a different multiverse where we went into the future.
Hey, There's a lot of different possibilities. That is what season 2 is going to be all about. There is a lot
Lord.
of questions you don't know. It could be multiple universes. It could be future. How far in the future? There's all these questions that you will have to find out and investigate for season 2. But you're actually right now surrounded by city guards with a dead body next to you. Probably a little explaining to do too. And it's raining. So, yay, lots of stuff to do. Which brings us, who are we going to raid? Who are we going to say thank you and join us?
Who
Who do we got?
Roll 20s live, Total Party Chill, McStabber Studios.
I'm gonna say McStabber Studios is live. But
Yeah. Here, I'll put that one in. I got you.
Oh, you are wonderful. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. Anyone else have anything they would like to finalize or say before we leave season 1?
just thank you again, Jay. Thank you, Jake, for letting us, MTD for letting us be here. And
thank you guys for being here.
Thank you guys. Thank you for being
and
your
thank you for watching us as well.
Yes.
Much love to everyone.
Thank you, everyone. And one of the things I've started to say before we leave, and my personal, is remember, be kind, don't be a jerk.
And drink water.
And drink water. And with
Muse
that,
will be taking donations at the door. Thank you.
we're going to say goodnight. Until next time. See you later. Love it.